We are streaming live the Salesforce presentation on big data and their integration with Einstein and other AI tools. Let's go ahead and join them live. And I'm going to put my mic on mute so we can listen to the experts on their presentation.
AI without data doesn't mean anything.
Trust was the most important thing. I needed a trusted source to secure my data, and Data Cloud was the perfect product.
Data is really important to unlock AI. Now we are able to connect all kinds of internal systems to the Einstein One platform.
Hello, and welcome to our Salesforce virtual event, Is Your Data Locked Up? I'm Shalaya Shipman, Senior Director of Product Marketing at Salesforce. And for the next half hour or so, we're going to tell you everything you need to know to make your data work for you. Data is the core of all of our businesses. It's the building block of our AI future. But let's face it, AI only works for you if your data works for you. So today, we're going to talk about some of the biggest challenges businesses are facing. We'll show you how to bring your data together with Data Cloud from any source and use it to enhance every customer experience. You'll see Data Cloud in action and learn about new features that make it more usable across Salesforce's CRM applications and platform services. You'll learn how Heathrow, one of the world's largest airports, has grown their first-party data capture by 30%. It's all thanks to Data Cloud, helping them create personalized experiences that travelers actually want to opt into. And later in the show, we'll take your questions live, so send them in the chat now. But first, let's meet our very own Desiree Motamede. She's the CMO of our next-gen platform, and she connects with customers like you every day. Desiree, welcome.
Thank you.
It's so great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So it just seems like yesterday, this whole conversation around generative AI just like popped up on the scene.
Yes.
And everybody's been buzzing about it.
I know, I agree.
So I would love to learn, what are the conversations that you're having with some of our customers and where are they in this journey?
You know, I will never forget November 30th, 2022. That was the day that ChatGPT came out.
Yes.
And the reason why is because it was the first time that all of us in the world could actually play with AI.
Yeah.
And since then, every business has been trying to figure out, okay, now that I have this technology, how can I bring this within my own organization? Right. And so it really started out with a conversation of like, what if, to now, how do I bring this into my company? Right.
Sure.
The one thing that's super important though, either it be predictive or generative AI, it's really around the data that you bring in. The quality of that data has to be really, really valuable for every company that you're out there today.
100%. Yep.
So what we've been seeing is this big transformation where they want to take advantage of the data, but more importantly, that they can actually do something with the data.
Yeah.
That's the unlock right now.
Well, we've heard a lot about AI.
Yes.
We know that AI and data go together.
Yes.
Data is now becoming this very huge topic.
Yeah.
It is this buzzword, and I think a lot of people are really excited about it.
Yes.
But they're also like, oh, shoot.
Yes, I know.
So what has the focus been for enterprise? And how are companies thinking about data today? What challenges are they facing as it pertains to this big concept of data?
Yeah, a lot of enterprises right now, because there's so many different data sources, it's emerging on a constant basis. And so what they're really trying to figure out is like, how do they actually organize this? How do they actually do something with it, right? There's an interesting stat from Salesforce. I think it's 51% of ITers don't have a unified data strategy.
That's scary.
That is very scary. So you can only imagine, like, this is just the beginning, and they want to figure out, okay, now that they've harnessed it within their like view, what do they do with it? How do they actually take advantage of it? How can they trust it? How can they make sure they're taking action on that data? That's the next step for most enterprises.
Well, the topic of today is your data locked up? Like this notion of like locked up, is it trapped? Tell us more about this concept of trapped data and why we just need to be aware To take to get Data Cloud implemented. We
Operational data will
close cases faster and create a better experience for your customers. With Data Cloud, you can integrate and harmonize data from all over your enterprise. You can create data streams that are used to connect data from anywhere, whether that be Salesforce applications like Marketing Cloud and Commerce, many other data sources like AWS, Adobe, Amazon, and Snowflake, or using one of our hundreds of connectors with MuleSoft. All of this data can be used throughout Einstein 1 and powered by the metadata framework that you know and love. So let's check out that contact record after you use Data Cloud. What you're seeing here is the full picture of your customers' interactions, all within the Salesforce UI. This is possible thanks to our robust metadata framework that powers your customer experiences. CRM enrichment allows you to copy fields directly from your insights in Data Cloud, and the new Data Cloud related lists enable you to bring all of this data right into the flow of work. So check out this list of reservation data. This data is coming through directly from Snowflake. You can bring your own lake to Data Cloud from Snowflake through our Zero Copy connector. Now, over in Snowflake, you can see the reservations here in the worksheet. We can query them, and we can even modify them. Now, when we go back over to Salesforce, we can hit refresh on the component, and look, our changes were updated in real time. This means that you can take action immediately as your customers need it. Okay, one more thing. Take a look at this prediction here. With Data Cloud, we're able to create predictive insights about our customers. In this case, we want to predict what the propensity to buy is for this customer. You can create these valuable insights in no time with Model Builder. So here inside of Model Builder, you can bring your own predictive or even generative AI models directly into Data Cloud. You can now build your own with the low-code Model Builder. This means that you can create predictive AI models on any of the data that you have in Data Cloud. Here is that propensity to buy model that we showed a moment ago. You can see that this model has a 91% accuracy rate for predicting the booking outcome. It uses data about the customer's engagements to show us how. You can see here that when a customer is traveling with their family, they are much more likely to book. This is all great data to present and analyze, but I want to show you how you can activate it. So let's head over to Flow. Data Cloud is integrated with Einstein 1. This means that you can use a prediction to trigger a flow. This flow even uses AI to help us generate a personalized SMS. Let's check it out. We've been able to just trigger this SMS. We just saw what happens when you bring data together with predictive AI to help us connect with our customers at the right time and with hyper-personalized content, all thanks to the power of Data Cloud and Einstein 1. You just saw how Data Cloud starts out by connecting data from anywhere into your CRM apps, your data lakes, your warehouses. All of that data is then harmonized and mapped to a common data model that creates a single view of the customer. You can treat this unified profile like any other Salesforce object. With a vector database built in, you can also bring in unstructured data to Data Cloud. Think emails, social media replies, knowledge articles, cases. These can all be indexed and search so that you have an even richer view of your customer. Once all of that data is ingested, you can activate that data across any CRM app. This means real-time insights, real-time actions, real-time automations, and even real-time personalization. Now you can see why our customers are so excited about Data Cloud and the Einstein 1 platform. Our product and engineering teams have been hard at work to bring this to life. So let me walk you through some of our latest innovations. Data Spaces is now GA. With Data Spaces, customers can logically segregate data, metadata, and processes for departmental, regulatory, and compliance needs. Model Builder is now GA. Customers can choose an LLM or build an AI model based on the job to be done. Model Builder is a no-code, low-code, and pro-code way for companies to build their own predictive AI models trained on their Data Cloud data. For generative AI, Model Builder allows customers to select from LLMs managed by Salesforce or bring their own models. Businesses can also use predictive and generative AI models from Salesforce partners, including Amazon Bedrock, Amazon SageMaker, Anthropic, Cohere, Databricks, Google Cloud's Vertex AI, and OpenAI, and even train select predictive models on Data Cloud data without moving or copying data. With Data Cloud triggered flows, customers can automate business processes based on a change in a data point from all across Data Cloud data sources or when calculated insights conditions have been met. Now, users can test and troubleshoot their flows before activating. The Snowflake connector for Data Cloud is now GA. With Snowflake, we can now connect directly to our data streams within Data Cloud. This allows us to take all of the data within our Snowflake data warehouse and visualize it inside of Data Cloud with our zero copy, zero ETL connector. Here, you can use and modify this data anywhere in your tech landscape, and all of the changes are replicated right inside of Salesforce and Data Cloud. And don't just take our word for it. Let's hear from Heathrow Airport's platform architect, Spiro Blasopoulos. He sat down with Salesforce's AVP of Data Cloud, James Bishop, to share how Data Cloud has revolutionized their business.
Welcome to Spiro from Heathrow Airport. We're really grateful you taking the time to join us today, Spiro, straight from volunteering. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about Heathrow and about your team and the way in which you operate.
So I sit within commercial and digital team within Heathrow. I'm the architect for that team. As you can imagine, Heathrow is a very wide and varied business. We have 80 million passengers a year. On average, 70,000 people come to work at Heathrow every single day. So my team is responsible for the commercial revenue and a lot of the passenger. With that data to add digital revenue. So what the Data Cloud will enable us to do, and what we're so excited about it, is to bring in all of our real-time streaming operational data to further personalize people's interaction with Heathrow. So if you think about buying some of our reserve and collect service, currently we only know the data from your reservation, and so we know what time your flight is going to be. With the Data Cloud, we can bring in our operational data. We'll know if your flight has been delayed, if your flight has been cancelled, what the flight status is of the latest version, and then we can enhance the messaging. We can say to you, "Oh, don't worry, we know that your flight's been delayed. Your package will still be waiting for you," or we can see your flight's been cancelled. Would you like to reschedule? So it's building on top of standard marketing capability that we already have and getting good success from to further enhance customer experience with Heathrow.
People may be a little bit surprised here that you don't have access to all of the data that those passengers before they join the airport. So data, I think, is probably going to be particularly important to you in the commercial operations at Heathrow.
100%. So as you say, I think a lot of people are surprised that we don't have access to that customer data. Actually, the customers are the customers of the airlines predominantly. So we really have to work very hard to have value add propositions in order to have an exchange with customers so that they're willing to give us our data. So with our loyalty programs, our Wi-Fi, parking, the e-commerce platforms, this is how we interact with our customers. This is how we get information about our customers when they're coming to the airport, and that enables us, we bring all that data together in CDP, bring the connections from outside of Salesforce as well to form that customer 360 and create personalized experiences, next best offers, and really create an engaging experience for the people who are coming to the airport.
And when you talk about enhancing their journey through the airport, does that mean effectively, because it's a very short window of time that they're in the airport, is it's spending less time on some of the more routine activities and trying to help them understand where they've got to be, how they can improve the shopping experience, spend more time in the shops, the restaurants, whatever it may be? Is that the plan?
That's the plan. So as I said, to bring the operational data in. So the airport can be a confusing place. There's lots of information. People are interested on where do I go to check in? Where's the security? What the security queue times are? The more information that we can give to passengers to help them in this value exchange, you give us your flight information, we can help curate your journey through the airport. It will allow the customer to have more time to engage with our other experiences at the airport, whether that be dining or in retail.
What does that actually mean in the end for the business in terms of the core KPIs for you?
Well, we've obviously it will bring, the more people have dwell time, that's what we call it, in the retail space, the more we can engage with them and give the customers curated offers. Hopefully they'll spend more money.
Yeah.
We very much see data cloud and the personalization and the real-time capabilities as the key to being able to unlock that engagement with the passenger.
Yeah. And do you track the sort of the net promoter score type element of their experience obviously there's a commercial element to potentially spending more in the dining and the retail experiences, but do you track the net promoter score, the overall experience in the airport?
Yes, we do. And actually, one of the big benefits of our digital program is that we find that if a customer has interacted with us on a digital basis, they have a much better customer satisfaction score than if they don't interact with the physical elements of the airport, if you will. So proud to say that our digital experience really does improve the customers' experiences at Heathrow.
Yeah. Okay, that's fascinating. And in terms of what's next and what you're planning and how you can maybe exploit more of the technology and the capability, what's on the roadmap?
So the new exciting thing on the moment, as everybody probably knows, is around AI. So in what opportunities do we have to exploit AI and bring efficiencies both to the operation, but also better experience for our customers? So we are very shortly going to be introducing Service GPT, but that will help our contact center agents. Really, we have the chatbot, we have these interaction channels, and so in phase one, we'll be using the AI to understand what the customer's asking for and prompt responses initially back to a service agent and then back to the customer. So based on the knowledge, based on the data that we have in Salesforce and Data Cloud, to power those AI responses back to the customers. Well,
just want to thank you once again for joining us, Spiro. Thanks for giving us your time this afternoon. And we look forward to doing more together with Data Cloud.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Looking forward to it.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Our many thanks to Spiro for sharing Heathrow's story. 30% increase in first-party data capture. How impressive is that? Are you ready to get started with Data Cloud? Our professional services team is here to help you. With more than 1,000 certified Data Cloud consultants globally and over 200 implementations worldwide, they can help you with everything from developing a strategy and roadmap to deploying the full power of Data Cloud across your entire business. Visit the link on your screen to learn more. And now it's time to hear from you, the moment we've been waiting for. We're here live in studio to answer all of your Data Cloud questions, and our moderators are standing by in the chat. So let's dive in. This is great. Des, let's get to this.
All right.
All right, so we have our first question that's come in, and this is a good one. I think this is a question that a lot of our viewers will want the answer to. What's the fastest way to get Data Cloud activated in my account?
Great. For existing customers, if you go to salesforce.com/data, there's actually like a button that says how to get started like right away, which is awesome.
We make it easy.
We make it super easy. And not only that, but we actually give you some credits to kind of get started. We'll get you through the process, which is awesome. Now for net new customers,
Yes.
you can click on Ask the Expert on the website as well too, and we'll contact you and get
Perfect.
you started.
I love that. Okay, so we have more questions that are coming in. Here's our next one. Is there a limit to how much historical
It really just depends on what you're trying to do. Vested with
you need to get started? You can
Thank you for joining live if you did, and if not, I will repost the replay. And again, we are available to help develop and integrate custom AI tools for your business. Today, I will be demonstrating a tool that we built for a local barber shop that I go to. And so I will put a link in the description. If you guys are interested in integrating tools like this into your business, see the link below and we can set up a discovery call.